Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. This is Mike, and this is Mike Dell's World. Just a quick update podcast to let you know what's going on for the next week or so, and to kind of pimp my participation in it. I'm heading off to Las Vegas for the Consumer Electronics Show. I'm going as part of the Tech Podcast Network. Todd Cochran, Andy McCaskey, Jeffrey Powers, Steve Lee, and a whole bunch of others will be there with us. We're going to have a team of, I believe, 20 people all told. And we're going to have 3 full-time floor camera crews going out and doing interviews at people's booths. And we're also going to have our own booth, which will have a live stream, which you can find over at geekofthenorth.com, retrotechpodcast.com, or if you want to go right to the source, tpn.tv. But we will be streaming live, I believe, starting Sunday night, although there'll be some recorded stuff, and the overnights will be replays and whatnot, but it'll be live during the day. I guess that would be from 9 a.m. Pacific time, which, work that out. I guess that would be noon Eastern time, up until about 6 Pacific time, which should be about 9. I don't know, what would that be? Anyway, you got me confused with math here, but anyway, I'm going to be out there running cameras, hauling batteries, sometimes running the TriCaster for the live feed. You might see me a little bit on the back channel. I'm not exactly sure where you would find the back channel, but I think you could find the back channel video over at tpn.tv, or I know for sure you'll find it over at geekazine.com. That's Jeffrey Powers' website. But if you're going to see me on there, that's more than likely where you'll see me. I don't think I'm going to be doing too many, if any, show floor interviews or booth interviews, but you never know. Could show up there. But should be a lot of fun. Like I said, I jet out of here on the 8th. That's this coming Sunday. And we'll be there all week. The show officially starts on Tuesday, but like I said, I believe the live stream will start sometime Sunday. And you'll find that, like I said, on the front page of my other 2 websites. And what else has been going on? Not a whole lot. I've decided to get rid of a few podcasts, kind of paring down the crop of things, because you can't give 100% to so many different things and do it right. So I've come to the conclusion that the ham radio pod class needs to die. So we pulled the plug on that officially last night. John Martin and myself, John's my co-host. He agreed wholeheartedly. Neither of us have the time to put the necessary effort to make a quality product, and they're all in need of updating. So we're going to go ahead and drop that one. The other one we're going to drop is What's Up With That? Now, Jim and I talked about that. Jim Farley, my co-host on that one, talked about that, and what we're going to do instead is make it a segment of Mike Dell's World. So every once in a while, I'll have Jim on Mike Dell's World, and he'll be able to do the What's Up With That stuff and the goofy news stories and all that stuff that we normally would do over there. We're just going to do it at Mike Dell's World. There will be a file come out, an audio file, podcast episode, I guess, come out here pretty soon explaining that and all that. And the other one I'm killing is Aviation History This Week. The show being only 15 minutes, but still took me probably 3 to 4 hours to do the research on, and then record it, then edit it, then put it out on the feed. And to be honest with you, the information was good, but it wasn't very entertaining. And like I said, I just don't have the time to put the effort in to do it the right way. So anyway, so that one's dead. So that leaves Mike Dell's World, both audio video, and that leaves. Wow, I'm stumbling there. Anyway, that leaves also Geek of the North and Retro Tech. So those will be the only 3 podcast properties that I will participate in, at least for the time being. But like I said, I'm going to integrate the ham radio stuff into the Geek of the North, which I kind of already did, but it's not going to be a step-by-step class on how to get your ham radio license, but I will have interesting ham radio stories in that feed. And what's up with that? We'll go to Mike Dell's World as a segment. And of course, Retro Tech will still go on as it is. About every 2 weeks, I'll have another interview with some person who remembers tech from way back when. And if you'd like to be a guest on Retro Tech, just drop me an email, mike@mikedell.com, and we'll set up some sort of schedule and get you on the show. And that's a lot of fun. That one's audio only, but the other 2 are going to be audio and video. No guarantees that I'll do video on Mike Dell's World for every version, so that's why the numbering scheme is going to be different between those 2. Geek of the North will have the numbers will be the same because I will do an audio and video version simultaneously. That one's getting a lot of traction, by the way, on Tech Podcast Network apps, on Boxy, Roku, Samsung, Google TV. I don't know, there's a couple others, but all the set-top boxes and whatnot, so I figure that's worthy to do in video. Retro Tech would be really hard to do in video, at least with my current setup, because, having a guest on, it'd be kind of lame, me sitting here in front of the green screen talking to somebody on Skype in just audio, and I don't have the technology or the time to learn the technology and how to get Skype video into the feed. But at some point I might go video with Retro Tech, but for right now, it's good as an audio show. Kind of my blast from the past podcast. Anyway, well, hey, I don't want to make this too long. I'm going to try hosting the video over on blip.tv. So if you try to download the video and you have trouble, let me know. Because Blip is a free service. Being that Geek of the North is going to take up all of the available hosting space that I have on the CDN, not really going to be able to put this on there also, and I don't want to buy another hosting account for right now anyway, so we'll see how it goes over at Blip. Let me know. And, well, I'm going to cut this short because, like I said, it's video, it's big, and you can catch me later. Don't forget to check out our CES coverage.